Hello and welcome back to another episode of Wisdom for the Weekend. So this week's Wisdom for the Weekend is pretty short, and it's basically learning to say no more often. And I found this to be really on point this week. With my dad being in rehab, I have been literally sleeping there at night and making sure that he doesn't fall out of the bed or if he has any requests in the middle of the night. And yes, there are nurses there and there are aides, and he technically doesn't need me to be there. But initially there was a little scare that he would be falling out of the bed and whatnot. But that is no longer the case. So I have begun to pull back a little bit. And if it were left up to my dad, I would be living at home with him and by his side 24/7. And so initially when this all went down and if you didn't listen to the previous episodes, I go through the fact that my dad was ill and he was in the ICU in the hospital, and he's been in rehab now for a little over a week. And so because I'm a caregiver, like by nature, by profession. And when he says, "Oh, so are you staying tonight? You're staying here?" There's a bed right next to his in the room. And so me and my brother have split time between staying there with him. And I have been staying there the past couple of nights, and I am exhausted. I haven't done any work, hardly any, trying to keep up with everything. And, at home and just things like taking out the garbage, I have done zero. And I finally had to say, you know what? I just can't keep doing this every night. I think that you're fine. I don't think that you're going to need anybody here to be watching you. You're actually doing really good. You're doing really well. And I needed to do this. I needed to just kind of put my foot down and say, you know what? I think you're doing great. You don't need us to be here at night for you. And he'll be home next week sometime anyway. But I needed to say no. And it's hard for me to say no to him. I mean, after what he's gone through, so hard for me to say, no, yeah, of course, I'll be here. I'll be here for you. So when you wake up, there's a familiar face and you feel comfortable here and in this setting and yada, yada. But I can't anymore. I've been giving like everything and my energy. I haven't showered. I've literally wearing the same clothes I wore for the past all day yesterday, and I slept in it and I'm in it right now. And I just cannot do this. So I took the night off. I said, nope, I'm leaving early. I'm taking the night off. My brother can watch him tonight if he feels like that's necessary. And I'll see you over the weekend sometime. And I need to catch up with me. I need to go to the gym. I need to do infrared sauna. I need to get my weekly massage. I need to, get a pedicure and catch up on my bills and record this podcast. And so I've just been neglecting myself, and I've tried here and there to get some self-care in. I know how important it is. And I just want you to know that if there's anything that you are facing, or you're just sort of overextending yourself to the point of pure exhaustion, to know that it's okay to say no, that it's okay to sort of say no and recoup, get your strength back, and then go back and help for a little while, and then retreat, recoup, and then go back in again. And so that is what I've been doing, but now I'm going to be doing it in a much bigger way, because really, if it were up to my dad, I'd live at home still, and I would be next to him day in and day out. And so that is not the life of a single woman. Because he's not at that state that he needs that sort of care. He's doing a lot better. And thank you so much for all the messages that I've been receiving. Very sweet. Thank you so much. So that's it for this week. I am off to I'm going out this evening and enjoying this weather. It's a beautiful day out there, and meeting up with some girlfriends because I need it. And I'm really strongly leaning into my girlfriends, doing things, going out, making plans finally. So hope you have the most beautiful weekend. And just remember, you need to look out for yourself. Learn to say no. It's okay. And, and that doesn't mean that say no forever and say no like I'll never come back. And I didn't say that to him. I meant I'm saying no for this evening, tonight, and possibly for half a day tomorrow. And then I'll see you for a little while tomorrow in the afternoon. And then maybe for a little while on Sunday, but not sleeping over and not spending the night. I haven't even brushed my hair. This is like ridiculous. So have a beautiful weekend. Love to you all. I'll speak to you next week. Take care.